Hi everyone, this is Preeti Anchan and today we are going to start with the Excel interface. To start with, this is the QAT or the Quick Access Toolbar. The next section is called the ribbon. You have various tabs in each of this and it's used for various features which we will be walking through in the further sessions. This session is just to make you all familiar with the various terms used. If I click on a particular cell, you get to see the name box, the name of the cell, and the content of the cell is displayed over here. So for example, if I have some text over here, the content is represented in this area and the name of the cell is represented in this area. So in case you have to create any formulas or function, you have to use this to make it more dynamic. You can even use the text, but when you use text it becomes a bit static. But if you use the cell reference, it becomes a bit dynamic. We will be coming to the topic of cell reference in the further session. This usable area over here is called your sheet or worksheet. This section is, these are your columns, this is your row and this is the cell. Sheet names can be renamed over here by just coming over here and doing a double click, and you can just give a name. In case you want to add any sheet, you can just click on this plus symbol, or the shortcut is Shift F11. So ideally when you use this shortcut, it will just add a sheet before the current sheet. Okay, so you can go on adding sheets in that way. Ideally, to navigate around the sheet, you have to use the shortcut keys Control and the arrow keys. So if I want to go to the end of my data, I'll use Control and down. So it takes you to the last cell. Okay, 1048, 576 rows. I want to go on top again. I pressed Control top arrow key. To go to the right section, to the right end, I'll do Control right. So it's not very difficult to remember the shortcut. Just press Control and use the arrow keys wherever you want to navigate. Again, if I want to go down, I'll do Control down. I want to go to the left, I'll do Control left. Top, Control top arrow. You can also use Control end or Control home. So for example, if I'm at the end and if I do Control home, it will take me to A1 cell always. In case you want to move around the sheet, so the shortcut is Control page down to go to the next sheet, Control page up to go to the previous sheet. So we've quickly learned some shortcuts also over here while exploring the interface. Now we will see how to have some shortcuts over here. So as I said, this is the QAT or the Quick Access Toolbar. If you see, by default you will get the save, undo, redo option. But in case there is some feature or there is some option which you very frequently use and probably you have to go to a particular tab to get it always. So for example, text to columns, and you don't know the shortcut of this. So you can simply add an icon over here and use whenever you would want it. So I'll just right click on that option and I'll say add to Quick Access Toolbar. So you have it here. You can change the symbol of this, or you can change the icon or give it a name, whatever. You can customize that. I'll show you all later on how to customize it when I show the ribbon. So this was about the QAT. Similarly, you can customize your ribbon. So these are the default ones, so home, insert, formulas, page layout and all that. So for example, there are various options you use from each of these tabs. So for example, you very frequently work on conditional formatting in the home tab, and let's say in data you use this filter option frequently or this remove duplicates frequently. So multiple options from different tabs can be combined and put in a new tab of your own. So for that, you either go to File and go to options over here, or you can simply right click and say customize the ribbon. You have to right click on some existing tab and say customize the ribbon. It will take you to the similar window. So here if you see, these are the default tabs which is already present. Now I want to add a new one, so I'll just say new tab. You will have to give a name. So you can just right click and say rename. For example, I'm just typing my name here. I'll do OK. You can create groups. Now ideally these are the groups, so like there are options and there is a group name over here. So if you see, there are some options here and there is a group name. So similarly you can create your own group name. So for example, this is while I'm doing some editing, so I can just rename this and I can name this group as editing. I'll do OK. And then I can add some features, as I said, which I frequently use. So let's say I want to add filter. I would want to add the freeze panes, because I don't want to sit searching these options every time. I create my own tab. So for example, I want this merge and center. You can use anything. You can just explore over here and say all commands. Currently the default selection was on popular commands. You can go to all commands and select anything and just go on adding over here, and then you'll do OK. So a new tab gets created, as I've mentioned the name over here, and this is the group that I was saying. So this is the group name and these are the options I had selected. So it's as good as going to the original option over here. Like, so for example, if I want to do a filter, I would go to data and filter. It's as good as doing the same thing. It's just that it is all together. The features which you would frequently use are all together and you don't have to go to other tabs. That's the only plus point. Now at the start of the session we've learned few shortcut keys. Another quick way of using shortcut keys without even remembering any of the shortcut key is by using the Alt key. Okay, this is a good tip, and this can be used in any Microsoft application. So be it Word, Excel, PowerPoint, anywhere the same thing can be used. You press Alt. Okay, you get a shortcut key assigned for each tab. So for example, if I want to get into data tab, the alphabet over here is A. You actually don't need to use your mouse. I'm just moving my mouse to show you what exactly I'm referring to. So I'll press A. You get an option for each of the option over here. So for example, if I want to use group, I'll be using G. I'll accordingly get the tab for it, and if there is any sub options, I'll get that too. So for example, I want to do group, I'll press G again, so I'll get the further options, and then I can just use arrows and then do OK. So accordingly a grouping is done. We'll be coming to these features later on, but at the moment what I was trying to show you is how to use the shortcut key. I hope you all have understood all this. Let me quickly remove this LUN group. Okay, I hope you all have understood how to navigate around the interface and how to create your own tab in the ribbon and a QAT option in the QAT toolbar. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and in case you all have come across any new feature in this small video, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.